Hi there, Jillian Kaplan here from jilliankaplan.com, and I wanted to come to you today to talk about meal prep because I hear from a lot of people that they're really overwhelmed by meal prepping, and as we know, we talked about the other day, 80% of your weight loss and your goals is going to come from your nutrition, and 20% is going to come from your exercise. So exercise is definitely important, great for cardiovascular health, really important for staying healthy, all those things. But the actual weight loss is going to come from what you eat, right? You can't outrun a bad diet. And I don't like to use the word diet. I like to use the word nutrition because I really concentrate on whole, healthy foods that fuel your body versus diet foods, right? So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how I meal prep. So sometimes when you see like all those, I'm sure you guys have seen them, like all those posts with like those perfect containers, and this is what I'm eating every single meal, and this is what I'm eating throughout the week, and I'm not straying from this, it's super overwhelming. And the nice thing is the meal plan that I use incorporates things like chips, wine, beer, chocolate, and it's not cheating. You can have those things up to 3 times a week and still stay on plan and not feel guilty about it, right? How amazing is that? So really what I do, and to make my meal planning easy, it's just me and my husband, but we shop at BJ's, which is like Costco or Sam's Club, a wholesale food club, and we get, big things of chicken, big things of ground turkey, big things of veggies, big things of sweet potato, big things of avocado, kind of our staples that we like throughout the week. And we prep all these things and we have leftovers, but we get what we're gonna like throughout the week, and we don't necessarily portion out into little containers, but we have bigger containers where we can just grab and go and say, you know what, today I'd like to have, tacos. So I'm gonna have taco meat, over a salad or whatever it is, or in a lettuce wrap, or in a freaking tortilla, because we're allowed to have tortillas, right? So you don't have to like be specific about what you're eating every single day, but if you prep a bunch of bigger things that you can have throughout the week, that will definitely keep you on track. So when you open your fridge and you see, a thing of chicken or a thing of turkey, you can just grab and go. One of my favorite tips is to buy one of those rotisserie chickens and remove the skin and wash it to kind of get rid of like the salt. And I separate out the dark meat and the white meat because I don't like dark meat. My husband will eat it, but I don't like it. And then I can just like take a handful of it and throw it on a salad, or throw it in a pita, or mush it up with some avocado and make a chicken salad, right? And it's prepped and ready to go, and I don't have to think about it. We also have a drawer full of fruit. So apples and oranges are our go-tos, and so that is full. So I can just grab an apple or an orange at any time. Super easy. And we vary our veggies throughout the week. So last week we got, I think, green beans and Brussels, and this week we got broccoli and asparagus. And so I'll prep that at some point for dinner. We'll have, I think we already ate the broccoli. So we'll have the asparagus at dinner, and then I'll have leftovers in the fridge that I can put together with that chicken or with a lunch or whatever. So it's what I'm in the mood for. It's not like specific what I have to have that day, right? It's not so restricted, but I know that the choices I'm making are good ones. And it's not expensive, especially if you're shopping at these wholesale clubs. I mean, huge things of veggies are $5. These chickens are $5. If you buy the chicken, I buy the big pack that has like little packs already separated, which is a little bit more expensive than just buying a big thing of chicken and separating it out yourself. But I can just throw them in the freezer, and then from the freezer I can just throw them in the crock pot with whatever I want and have something crock potted for the week in my fridge, grab and go, right? So if you're overwhelmed by those little containers and having to eat like the same thing every day, or having to stick to what you said you were going to eat that day, having options is super key. The other thing that we do, and I put a link in here, is most weeks, I would say 3 out of 4 weeks of the month, we get a Blue Apron or HelloFresh delivered to us, which is a healthy not pre-prepped, but pre-portioned out dinner. And it allows us to vary what we eat every single week, so we never, ever, ever get bored. The normal price for these is $60 for the week, and it's 6 meals. And we figure, we were eating out right before, and $10 a meal is cheap to eat out. You guys know if you go to a sit-down place, it's probably going to cost you $60 alone for one meal for 2 people, right? This is $60 for the week for 3 meals for 2 people. But even like Panera or Chipotle is going to cost you $15 a person. And they send you exactly what you need to make the meal throughout the week, which is super awesome. The exact portions, everything. And you can actually get your first week for $40 off. So you can get your first week for $20 for 6 meals, which you can't beat. I left the code, like I said, in the top of this if anyone wants it. But that also keeps us from getting bored, because we know every single week we have 3 meals coming in that we've never had before. They're all different. They're all delicious. And they're healthy. They're whole food ingredients. So, and I can always make them fit on my plan. Always. It's great. It makes things different for us. We've been doing it for over a year now, and that's one of my biggest tips. Like I said, if you cut out eating out once a week and you do this instead, you're going to get 3 meals for basically the price of 1 eating out meal. So it really becomes not an expense for you. So I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm more than happy to answer them. Don't be overwhelmed by meal prepping. Just start small. Start having some things in your fridge that you can grab and go that you know are healthy. When you're shopping, stay on the fresh food aisles. Stay away from, the stuff that's in bags and boxes, because that grab and go stuff tends to be a little bit worse for you. When I need something super quick, I grab my superfoods. I also am a big fan of RX bars, which are like 4 ingredient grab and go bars. And those are great if I keep them in my purse all the time. So anyway, so I hope this was helpful. Any questions, let me know, like I said, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.